Screaming Geek Media here. I am Jerry the Geek. Today we're going to talk about the movie Pitch Black on 4K. But before we get into that, if you like physical media, 4Ks, Blu-rays, DVDs, if you like home theater movies in general, please check out my other videos on my channel because I do these reviews, I do different discussions, collection updates, I do unboxings. Check that stuff out. Hit the like button, subscribe, turn your bell notifications on, and always feel free to leave any comments below. Now let's dive into Pitch Black on 4K. The movie originally came out in 2000, rated R. You got Vin Diesel, Cole Hauser, Radha Mitchell, Keith David, and also Claudia Black. If you're a fan of Stargate SG-1, she was one of the main characters that came in later on in the series. Now, basically, the movie is all about this transport ship that actually comes across and they crash land on this planet. Vin Diesel plays a bad guy. As a prisoner being transported to another place. And the planet they land on has like 3 suns. So it's all, bright. Has a certain look and feel to it. And I still remember the first time I watched this, it throws you for a loop because, it's called Pitch Black. But yet the first hour is all daylight. You're like, okay, why is this called Pitch Black? And then it goes into it and has to do with these creatures that have killed everything on a planet because of once it gets to the certain alignment, it stays black, stays nighttime for a very long time. So once that happens, it's a fight to survive. Of course, the creature design is freaking awesome. I think, I want to say is Patrick Tatopoulos, I think was the one that did the creature design. He's done some great stuff over the years. Which is always funny because his name was actually used for the character in the 1998 Godzilla. They thought it would kind of poke fun at, because his name was always so hard to pronounce. Everyone always everyone always screwed it up. So they used his name in the Godzilla movie. I always thought it was kind of funny. Yeah, great creature designer, and the creatures here are freaking phenomenal. Now, this 4K here comes from Turbine, came out earlier this year. Now, it did get a release from Arrow back in 2020. And it's one of Arrow's early 4K releases. It was always on my wish list. I just, for some reason, never picked it up. Always wanted to. And then when I got into doing Turbine and seeing it was available, and I finally just recently got it a couple months ago. And for those of you who are not familiar with Turbine, it's a German boutique label. They do some great work. You just have to pay a little bit, the shipping costs are a little high, but still cheaper than what you can get through Second Sight or anywhere else. So shipping from Germany, it's reasonable. It's always good to buy if, 2 or 3 copies or more, to save a little bit on the shipping cost. But I've done some reviews on some of their other 4Ks, the Frighteners you could check out, American Werewolf in Paris, Black Phone, what another one? A Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer. I picked that up from Turbine. The only downside is all the writing will be in German, but everything I've bought from them, they have English audio tracks with them. And plus, their Blu-rays are region-free. I've yet to come across one that was region-locked. Now, the movie was filmed in 35mm, has a 4K digital intermediate, finished with HDR10 and Dolby Vision. And this thing looks freaking phenomenal. Has a lot of depth to it, the details, some textures. Even late in the movie when there's some, when it actually gets caught in some rain, the rain textures, the beads of rain on everything looks freaking phenomenal. Some really good colors, especially when it gets dark and they're using their flares for lighting and plus protection. And the green flares There are a couple of the big fight scene there is, and just the way everything is lit, the green hues look freaking phenomenal against that black background. So incredible visual presentation here. Now, as far as comparing with Blu-ray, I've never owned this on Blu-ray. It's one I don't know why I never picked it up. You know, had it on DVD, and then when Blu-ray and HD DVD came along, I actually bought this on HD DVD. I should have popped it in to see what comparison is, but most of you out there probably don't have that, so there's probably no need to do a comparison there. Now for the audio, they gave us a Dolby Atmos track here, which Arrow did not get a Dolby Atmos. Arrow's 4K only has a DTS HD 5.1. Of course, I don't have Atmos, I just have 5.0, but very incredible track overall. And some really good channel separation, clear dialogue throughout. Some nice use of surrounds. You hear some things coming around you, really good ambience. Not a whole lot of bass in that department, but everything's got a good balance to it. And of course, the score was done by Graham Revell. He does some really good scores, so that's impressive as well. Now, as far as packaging, we got a standard keep case here. Of course, being European, it's a thicker case. Again, everything being German, everything's in German on the back. And it's a 3-disc set. You know, we've got the 4K here, and it is a director's cut. Then we got the Blu-ray of the director's cut, and we got another bonus actual disc with the bonus features on it. And it does have reversible cover art. You can see, got both versions available. So as I said, I got this, just a couple months ago, and I'm not sure if this came with a slipcover originally, because I think this came out back in January or February. So I'm not sure if they did that, with those at the time. Now, as far as bonus features here, I forgot that I did the screenshots, and I plan on doing a translating to let you know where everything was on it. I forgot to do that, but there is a lot on here. There's with the movies, they only have like a trailer, but the bonus disc actually has quite a bit to go through. I haven't watched them yet. Again, I apologize for not getting that translated and letting you know what's all on it. But again, it's a whole disc. There's quite a bit there. So to wrap it up, I can't tell you how much, if there's an upgrade over the Blu-ray or not. I'm sure it probably is. Universal usually does pretty good Blu-rays. And plus with the Arrow, I don't know if there's a difference between this and the Arrow. I just know audio-wise, this has Dolby Atmos, and Arrow does not have that. So if you're big on having Atmos, that probably would be worth checking this out instead of the Arrow. But if you want to get this, Turbine still has this available, but not this version. They had like 4 cover variants available. This one I think is sold out. There's only one left, and it's still available. And it's running 22.65 as far as euros, translates to $23.80. And then Amazon Germany has it available for about 27 euros, so it works out to be $28.38. So if you're interested, I will leave those direct links for this through Turbine and Amazon Germany. I'll leave those links below. So that pretty much does it for my look at the 4K of Pitch Black from Turbine. Again, wonderful. I would recommend getting this on 4K. It looked incredible, sounded great. Please comment below, let me know what you think. Check out my other videos on my channel. Like, subscribe, turn your bell notifications on, and we'll see you soon. Geek out.